Being told your childhood home was sold is heartbreaking. Learning your parents sold the $250,000 house you inherited from your grandmother to pay for your brother's fifth IVF attempt, then hearing, "We only adopted you to babysit his future children anyway." That's betrayal that ends with arrests and family destruction. I'm Claire Matthews, 34 years old. Last week, I got a call from a realtor. "Miss Matthews, congratulations on your home sale. The buyers are excited. Closing is Friday." I said, "What sale? I didn't sell any house." "The property at 847 Maple Street, your childhood home. Sale price $250,000. Your parents handled everything with the power of attorney you signed." I never signed a power of attorney. That house was my inheritance from my grandmother, in my name only. My parents had no authority to sell it. I confronted them. "You sold Grandma's house, my house, without permission?" My mother said, "Your brother needs the money for IVF, his fifth attempt, $250,000 for treatments. You don't need that house. You were never really our daughter anyway. Just the babysitter we adopted to help raise his kids." This is the story of how adoption fraud, theft, and the cruelest words I've ever heard led to prison time and me getting everything back. Before I tell you how they forged my signature, before you hear what that adoption truth really meant, hit like now. Comment on your city. This is about adoptees and the families who never saw them as real children. I was adopted at age 6 from foster care. My biological parents died in a car accident when I was 4. No other family, 2 years in the system, then the Matthews family adopted me. They already had a son, Ryan, age 8, 2 years older than me. Biological son, their real child. From day one, the difference was clear. Ryan got his own bedroom, large, newly decorated, private school, $25,000 annually, music lessons, sports, tutoring, birthday parties, 50-plus guests, expensive venues, college fund, they mentioned it constantly. I got converted storage room, small, hand-me-down furniture, public school, library books, free activities, birthday cake at home, just family. You'll get scholarships, you're smart. Ryan needs more support. My role in the family: watch Ryan when his parents go out, help with Ryan's homework, drive Ryan to activities once I get a license, cook dinner when parents worked late, clean the house. Ryan was too busy with school. I wasn't their daughter. I was built into childcare, free labor, the helper child. But I didn't fully understand that until last week. My grandmother, my adoptive father's mother, loved me. She was different, treated Ryan and me equally. "You're both my grandchildren. Blood doesn't matter." She died 2 years ago, left her house to me. Only me. Not Ryan, not my parents, me. The will was explicit. "To my granddaughter Claire Matthews, my home at 847 Maple Street. She deserves security, a place of her own. This is hers alone." Appraised value, $250,000. Mortgage-free, in a desirable neighborhood. My inheritance, my security, my future. I didn't move into it immediately, kept it as a rental property, generated income, planned to retire there someday. It was in my name, deed transferred, legal, clear, mine. Until my parents stole it. Last week, Monday morning, the realtor called, congratulating me on the sale. I knew nothing about any sale. I certainly didn't authorize one. I called the title company. "I never sold that house. This is fraud." Title officer: "Claire Matthews authorized the sale, signed on all documents, power of attorney provided. All legal." I never signed a power of attorney. "Can you send me the documents?" They sent them. I opened the files. Power of attorney document, dated 6 months ago, my signature, or a very good forgery, granting my parents full authority over all real estate holdings. I never signed this, never even seen it before. Sale contract, signed by my father on behalf of Claire Matthews per power of attorney. Sale price, $250,000. Buyer, young family, first-time home buyers, innocent victims. Closing scheduled this Friday, 3 days away. Where was the money going? Wire transfer instructions showed $250,000 to Reproductive Specialists of America, patient account Ryan Matthews. My brother's IVF clinic. They were selling my house to pay for his fertility treatments. I called my parents immediately, shaking, furious. You're selling my house? Grandma's house that she left to me? My father said, Ryan needs it more. He and Ashley are trying to have a baby. 5th IVF attempt. $250,000 for treatments. You don't need that house. You were never really our daughter anyway. My mother said, calm down. You're being selfish. Ryan is our son, our real son. You were never really our daughter. I couldn't breathe. What? She said, we adopted you because we needed help with Ryan. He was high energy. We needed someone to watch him, help raise him. You were the right age, responsible, good with kids. You served your purpose. Now Ryan needs this money. You owe the family. We raised you. My father added, we fed you, housed you. You owe us. The house goes to Ryan. That's final. Stop being ungrateful. I hung up, completely numb. They adopted me as free childcare, not as my daughter, as a babysitter, for Ryan, for 28 years. And now they were stealing my inheritance to pay for his IVF. I hired an attorney, Patricia Morrison, real estate fraud specialist. I showed them everything, grandmother's will leaving the house to me, property deed in my name, forged power of attorney, sale contract, unauthorized, wire transfer instructions, $250,000 to IVF clinic, recording of my parents admitting they adopted me to help with Ryan. Patricia said, this is fraud, forgery, theft. Your parents forged a legal document to steal your property. The babysitter admission might even invalidate the adoption. Adopting a child for labor purposes is illegal. She filed immediately. Emergency injunction, stopping the sale, criminal complaint, forgery, fraud, theft, motion to invalidate the power of attorney, lawsuit for damages, emotional distress, legal fees. The injunction was granted. Wednesday, 2 days before closing. Sale blocked. The house remained mine. Forensic document analysis. A handwriting expert examined the power of attorney signature. This is a forgery, not signed by Claire Matthews, likely traced from another document. Pressure points, pen flow, and letter formation are all inconsistent with a genuine signature. My parents had forged my signature, scanned an old document, traced it, notarized it. My father had a notary friend who didn't look closely. Police investigated. Detective Sarah Martinez, Fraud Division. She interviewed my parents. They confessed, fully. Yes, we created the power of attorney. Claire wasn't using the house. Ryan needs IVF money. She owes the family. We raised her. Detective. Did Claire sign the power of attorney? No, but she would have if we'd asked. Probably. We just saved time. Detective. So you committed forgery, fraud, to steal a $250,000 property from your adopted daughter? She's not really our daughter. We adopted her to help with Ryan. She served her purpose. Ryan needs this money. Our priority now. Everything recorded. Full confession. On police video. They admitted forging my signature, creating a fraudulent power of attorney, attempting to steal my property, adopting me as unpaid labor to help with Ryan. My parents were arrested, both of them, charged with forgery, power of attorney, attempted grand theft, $250,000 property, fraud, real estate fraud, wire fraud, attempted fraudulent transfer. Trial last month, state court. Prosecution presented forged power of attorney, expert testimony confirming forgery, my testimony, never authorized sale, never signed the document, police confession, admitting they forged it and that I was adopted to help with Ryan, financial records showing they had no claim to the property. My testimony, my grandmother left me her house, $250,000, my security, my future. My parents forged my signature to steal it for my brother's IVF. When I confronted them, they said I was adopted to be a babysitter, that I was never really their daughter, that I was owed them,